Bro, end of the day, we all say all the time, comparison is the thief of joy. End of the day, I've got my race to run. Why are you looking at me?
Do you not say like, it's raw, mad? You don't say it like that. I know you lot be saying it like that. That's raw, man.
What you robbing?
I think people are even entitled to life. I believe that everyone thinks they're gonna live to 80. Honestly, I just feel
I couldn't breathe in it, so I was on life support for 3 weeks. Life support, yeah. And because of that, yeah, I had they put steroids in me to keep me going. It actually affected my speech in it, so I spoke really fast. So over the last few years now, I really worked on my speech to slow it down, man.
That's very interesting. Like people that aren't in relationships are pretty good at giving or tend to give advice.
I'm joking.
So you were self-conscious about your accent?
Yes, fam. Because it's like, I was like, is there really any point in me doing a podcast? Yeah.
Because of accent.
Yeah. Because
everything just happens in life. Nothing's really positive or negative. Things just happen. It's just the way that you take. One thing I heard him say, he said it was the worst time of his life and best time of his life. But he also realized that life is so short. Now he's impacted millions of lives.
Relationship, business, whatever it might be. I'm always like, yo, FaceTime me.
Like, stay on camera. Stay on camera.
Oi, yo,
I hear you.
Certain man, I'm
pause.
Know me yet. Like, sounds like
I brought the bite, bro.
What's nuts is that we could have already changed someone's life. I think we have changed people's lives.
Yeah, we have.
Know what I
We get
mean?
messages all the
Know what
time.
I'm saying?
And even though we're getting a couple hundred views, we're affecting so many people on a deeper level. And it's nuts.
And we'll never know that. We'll never know.
You know what? We don't know until people say.
Yeah.
But then calculate the risk, but then go for it.
That's why I say so much like chase the money and opportunities first, because you, at the end of the day, even though it's not what you want to do, you have to play the game. Sometimes you just have to play the game how it's meant to be played. Sometimes like there's certain rules like it's not what like that's why. Again, emphasis on never neglect that purpose.
Yes, yeah.
When I'm at McDonald's, I'm not just thinking, because a lot of people, one thing that scared me is I was talking to a lot of the employees there, and no offense to anybody who works at McDonald's, by the way, but I was talking
I feel like I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Talking to a lot of the employees, and I'm like, oh, so how did you get in? What was your, I just wanted to do a couple years and then come out. How long have you been here? 7 years,
Wow.
10 years, 15 years. In my opinion, I'm talking to this one brother who goes, in the beginning, I wanted to do drama. I wanted to be an actor. But how long you been here? I've been here for 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that you see, they had these dreams when they were younger and whatnot, but what it is they never kept it up.
Comfortable,
They
bro.
got comfortable, yeah. They got comfortable.
That's why I was talking about the golden handcuffs earlier. It's a real thing.
Like that analogy.
Because obviously you don't really want to be there. You're kind of locked in.
Yeah.
Because they're paying you that monthly wage. As you said, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
But it's the same with me, Sainsbury's. I used to work at Sainsbury's, and it was the same kind of thing. And people are of a particular mindset as well. It's like nothing against them, but sometimes it's difficult to escape that environment. And sometimes I used to see whole families that were at Sainsbury's, and there was this one lady, big up Sandra. I don't know why she'd be watching this, but big up my listen, this woman, she was always telling me you shouldn't be here. I said first I said what? Sorry, excuse me. You know what I mean? And then I was in the cafe, right? I was the guy with a hat.
I remember that, bro. I remember that. I remember that,
I was
bro.
behind the counter, right?
How long have you been friends for?
Oh,
Bro, we've been since like year 7.
yes,
Yeah.
Plus 10 years.
We're in the same form. In year
Yeah,
7, I
bro.
remember
We're
that.
here, man. Trust
Serious?
me. Man. Come on,
Is
man.
it?
Purposeless season, man.
But fam, I was behind the calf. I was the guy always eating the snacks in it. You're not supposed to eat it, but I was eating it. And then she must have said to me, "You shouldn't be here." I was like, "What do you mean? What I'm eating? Like, what are you trying to say?" But she was like, "There's so much more for you in this world, isn't it? There's so much more you could be doing, and here is not the place for you." I was like, "Damn." All right, cool. And then every single time I saw her, I was giving her updates on my apprenticeship because I thought that was the route I was going to take, and it was marketing. Funny enough, that is a route I took, but just by myself. And then I remember when I got the apprenticeship, she was so happy, man. She was so happy. There's always that one or two people that will actually say, will actually guide you in the right direction.
That's all I've always wanted to be. That's it. If you want to ask me, yo, that's me. That's all I wanted to be. I don't care about everything that comes afterwards. Just being able to, I just feel like everyone just needs a push, man.
And do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You are what you want to be. No, you particularly are what you want to be. You're doing that in people's lives. I'll be real. You've inspired me as well. You've inspired me as well. Like a couple of times, like I'll see your story, I'll be like, damn, I need to get a pattern, innit?
Bro, question, Do you feel like obviously the anti-9-to-5 stuff there? Do you feel that's kind of like moved into and helped you find your purpose?
Absolutely.
Talk to us.
You're the only person who's ever said that.
Matter of fact, what would you say your purpose is? That's the big question.
That's the main one, bro. That's what we do here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
At the moment, I do say, when I look back, at the moment in this period in time in life, if I just look back and I go, because like, And people have always said to me, like, before all this, like, getting recognized for it, but I've always done this. I've always just wanted to see, I love just seeing somebody who's on level 1, who didn't believe they could get to level 2, just get to level 2. Do you know what I'm saying? That's literally it, fam. And in any discipline, like, I don't care it is.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm not going to be ashamed to say, bro, I like money, fam. And I think, the thing is, you know what it is? It's not that I like money. You know what it is? Money and fitness are the two most, like, what's it called? Quantitative, where it's like, with money and fitness, you can't cheat the game.
Yeah.
You can't cheat it. You went from 10,000 to 20,000. We can all see
bro.
it. It's there. It's simple.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
You went from only being able to lift 50 kg to now 100 kg. We could all
Word
everything.
from my
Yeah. The thing is, no, that's the thing. Like, I know I'm not for everyone, and the thing is, when it comes to like the whole mental health, like people don't like. Sometimes I'm got this like, like, just do it. I don't care, do it. And a lot of people like talk about mental health. Like, people always like, get rest. And it's like, yes, get rest. Sleep is important and all like that. And mental health is important. But honestly, just me, I personally believe, the best way to get out of rot is to keep yourself busy. That's just me. And have these quantitative things, knowing that you went from doing this today and you went from doing that more today, instead of just like sitting there praying, like all these are good. It's very important to pray, meditate and stuff like that. But honestly, you need to be, what's the word? Putting up your shots. When Michael Jordan said, I've shot over 80,000, and
He's taken more shots than people have in their life.
I think the whole thing is, faith of what works is dead, innit? Like, in the day, you can be in a bad space, and that's very okay. But it's like, what you gonna do about it now? You gonna stay in that space there, or you gonna be like, cool, I'm feeling this way right now, but my goal is bigger than that, so I need to keep on moving. And that's what it's all about, bro. Keeping on moving.
And you know what? Yeah, and it starts with a little list of stuff. Someone who actually messaged me said, "Oh, blah blah blah." They said, "I feel like suicide, bro."
Oh no.
You know what I told them?
How many, bro? This is a constant theme. Like, how many of these kind of people do you get?
Nah, I do get some mad messages.
That's crazy, man.
I get some mad messages.
I'm guessing people ask you like for handouts a lot as well.
Yeah. They do ask me for handouts, but I always tell them that, like, if I give you this handout, it's not going to affect anything because you're only going to be relying on the handout.
That's the same with flipping. Do you see the lottery? The same with the lottery.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why the people go broke again and they won all this money.
And football as
Football
well.
as well.
man.
They don't know how to
Tennis
handle it.
stars, yeah.
But sorry, go on with what you were saying before.
What was I saying?
You talk about suicide and you're...
Oh, yeah. Someone asked me, I'm having like, deep, dark thoughts. And you know what I said to them? I said, make your bed. Have you made your bed this morning?
Start 1% every time.
Doing something, because that little satisfaction that you'll just get just from making a bed, and it's like a chain reaction.
It's
That's
a
why I really
W.
love Atomic Habits so much, because it's like, you made your bed, and then now you kind of look around and go, all right, cool, I made my bed now. Like, what else can I do? It gives you that, what else can I do?
Bro, we always say, start your day off with a W, because the man you start your day off with, you've already won by making your bed. Next thing, working out. You've already won by working out. Next, well, hopefully you brush your teeth before that. Those are wins too. In my books, hygiene.
Yes.
Big up hygiene. You see
big
it?
up hygiene,
Bro,
take stuff seriously.
all that
People don't
stuff,
like taking
W's.
things seriously, People just think, oh yeah, making my bed is normal. And you should be blessed, that you even have a bed, You should be blessed that you even have toothbrush. Like, people, I have gratitude for every little thing. Like people, I will look at that toothpaste and go, damn, I got toothpaste. Honestly, that's me. I got toothpaste. Other people, oh, that's normal. Nah, I got toothpaste. Every day.
And are you living by yourself or you living with parents and that?
I live with my parents and that. But it's like,
and that's another thing to be grateful for. You have parents, bro.
Yeah. I live with my mum, so that's quite great.
Big up Mumsy, fam.
Yeah. Big up
You
Mumsy.
got Mumsy there.
Get me.
A lot of people don't have Mumsies.
They don't, man. They really don't, man.
Yeah.
So thank God for mums, man.
What's it called?
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes I look at the night. Like, a lot of people like to be used to their nice stuff that they have, the drip they have. I'm like, so every day, bro. So I've got things I've had for 5 years. I'm like, wow, man's really got that. Like, it's crazy for me.
So gratefulness and gratitude is a big thing for you.
Oh yeah, and that woman lady in particular was like, whoa. She was like, I made my bed. Like, whoa, like, thank you. Like, she felt way better. Like,
that's nuts, though. That's
nuts.
such a small
Nuts.
thing as well.
I learned it from Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson said, if you have these kind of thoughts, he said, this is what he says to people. He says, just do it tomorrow. Honestly, yeah. He said, give it another day. Not do it. He didn't say, sorry. He didn't
Yeah, I think
that one there was a bit nuts.
Nah, that's nuts. He didn't say just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
He said, give it another day.
Right.
He's like, and that's another mentality that I do. It's like, all right, cool. You just one thing I kind of say is like with like distractions, like you might be feeling of doing something, like, and I always say to like, accept it. Like, you might be feeling of doing this and it's going to distract you. Like, let's give an example, like do drugs or something like that, or even smaller than that, like just procrastinate on your phone. You want to watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
Let's say you want to watch the new Spider-Man, but you got stuff to do. And I say this, it's like, the Spider-Man is there, and I'm saying
It's not
watch
going
it.
anywhere.
And, no, it's not even that. It's not even that. The
Go on.
Spider-Man is there, and I'm saying go and watch that Spider-Man. Accept it in your
Okay.
head that you are gonna go watch that Spider-Man,
Mm.
but just do it later. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just do it later. There's actually a thing called
Delay that gratification.
It's not even that. It's called it's called. You know how you got fear of missing out.
Yeah.
There's another thing called JOMO, joy of missing out. So
I heard of that one.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
that one?
Man took it, spun it, and remixed
Yeah,
it.
Missing out? What's that?
The joy of missing out.
Yeah.
The joy of knowing that I'm gonna watch this Spider-Man later, but I'm gonna do this work first. So once this is
I like the way
finished,
I like the way it's twisted. I like the way it's twisted.
Then I'm gonna do it afterwards, and it actually gives you a joy. Like it actually makes you even happy. You're like,
I
while you're
agree.
doing your work, you're like, yes, I'm going.
I
You accept
agree.
to yourself, because a lot of people, they kind of like put themselves down. I'm not making this money. I'm not doing this. Oh. And you're messing up your mental, man,
Yeah, it's
because
real.
you're telling yourself that you can't do this, and
It's
you're
real.
saying, why do I keep feeling like this to do
Yeah.
these distractions? All right, cool. At least I woke up today. At least I'm actually up today, and be grateful for those things. I can restart this again tomorrow.
And that's what's nuts.
That's the kind of point.
That's
I'm
what's
trying to-
nuts. People
Yeah.
think they've already lost.
Yeah, people think they've lost, and then they stop. And
Oh, I can't do
that's-
it now.
Yeah, I can't do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to say. Negotiate. Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back to the votes. You're always gonna have these votes for no. I'm sorry, you're always gonna have the votes for no. You're always gonna have temptation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you have more leaning to this side, it make you feel better. Better for your psyche.
I
You know
agree.
what it is? Like this guy called Rob Dow. I'm not sure if you've heard
Yeah,
of
of
him.
course.
You heard of Mindset Mentor, serious guy. What he does, what he says is, he says, okay, well, every action that I take is a vote for the person that I want to be. Similar to what you're saying about the votes. So if I put more positive votes in, that means I become more of the person that I actually want to be. Let's say I go to the gym again. That's a positive vote. Let's say that I talk to a loved one. That's a positive vote.
Yeah.
But then the negative votes are the stuff that you don't want. He calls them little negs. Negs in it. Like literally, just the little things that you shouldn't be
Always gonna
doing.
have them. I'm trying to
Okay.
let you go, because a lot of people just feel like they're gonna be able to live a life of where whenever you say you're going to do something, you do it. But that's not
Impossible.
going to happen.
No.
You're always gonna have the negatives, and you need to accept that, and you need to work with that. You know how people say work with your weaknesses. Some people are like, oh, I'm short, so I can't do X, Y, Z. No, use that to your advantage,
yeah.
and then do whatever you need to do. I've got this disadvantage. No, you can actually use that to your advantage.
Just depends how you're
That's-
seeing it.
Yeah.
And what's funny as
Yeah.
well, like
Yeah.
everything just happens in life. Nothing's really positive or negative. Things just happen. It's just the way that you take them.
Yes.
I remember one thing, very tricky subject. Rob Dow was talking about when his dad died. Terrible, terrible time, innit? But one thing I heard him say, he said it was the best, worst time of his life and best time of his life, because it taught him, number one, death is a real thing. He lost his grandfather. He's lost his father, unfortunately. But he also realized that life is so short, and he's like, okay, well, imagine like. My dad's just gone. I need to really take this life seriously. I need to go out. Now he's impacted millions of lives. He took
That what started it.
That's what started.
That's why I
what
go
started
back
him.
to the point that, like, really and stuff I'm at
It's
a point
getting you
right
battery.
now
Yeah.
where I don't feel like many things can surprise me like that. And it's like, yeah. And like things have surprised, and I love it when something does surprise me, because that gives me an opportunity to learn. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying, that like, even though yes, the negatives are bad, but it's great that when those negatives do come, because now it gives you an opportunity to work with something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
So, question then: how have you changed your mindset? Yeah, and what advice would you give to people who want to change their mindset to be more like the way you are now?
I think it's just what I've been saying all this time. Just having these more votes for yes.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a process, not a journey.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just doing whatever you need to do, reading the books and whatnot. But you know what? I'd flip it even and go I'd say the key thing, and that's why I say you have to fix your mentor before you think. I feel in this universe we live in, and the reason why I say universe because many people believe in whatever, but when I say universe, it means that no matter what you believe in, what I'm saying is true. In this universe we live in, there are certain laws that they're just there, like gravity, like it does on this earth. Anyway, we know that when you do that, it will fall. No, I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's not-
yeah, yeah.
and-
Indisputables.
Yeah. And one of them, there's a few of them. One of them is if you give, you will get back a lot more. Do you know
Life
what I'm
is-
trying to say?
amen, bro.
Life is fruitful.
Yeah.
So one of them is definitely giving, more you receive. Another principle will just be like stuff like, just as long as you're just good-hearted in everything that you do, man, it'll just be good. Like, no need to be trying to do people over. Like, people trying to take shortcuts. Yeah, shortcuts is probably another one.
Shortcuts.
You take shortcuts. I always like to go try and do the hardest thing, and thing will go well. Like I'd say one of the things that helped me my mental a lot, was the fact that my aim. I was talking about how I wanted to have AAA.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
easily could have said the reason why I want AA because I wanted to do medicine and be a doctor.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And I think that helped me so much because I easily could have just been like, oh yeah, I've always said, even my GCSEs, I said I'm gonna aim high. I aim for all A stars. I
Settle
aim
just
for
below
that,
and get
and
below. Yeah, 100%,
and
bro, 100%,
so
man.
It's just stuff like that. Yeah. That's,
Well, you know what you're saying there about how people expect things back, yeah?
Yeah.
Give your right hand so your left hand doesn't see.
yeah.
That's how it's meant to be, bro. People just feel like if I've done it, then you got to do it for me. And then it goes to show, what are you really doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself or are you doing it just to get something back from me? You know what I'm saying? I hate that mentality, bro.
I
So-
don't like it, man. People talk about it all day, man. It's so annoying. It's just give. I think if more
Just
people
give,
just
man.
give, man, it would be as much.
Bro, we'll be the better world,
would
but
be a better place.
no one thinks like, no one really thinks like that overall. Everyone's thinking, what can I get out of this person?
It's
What
always
can I
what can I
get?
get out, man. It's always what can I get out.
It's so
You
sad.
experience that a lot with people that
Um,
contact you.
I'd say that I'd say that I'm just kind of switched onto it. I just say that I'm just kind of switched onto it.
No, I'm saying, do people come to you on that kind of tip?
on that
like-
kind of what vibe.
On that kind of vibe of like, okay, what can I get out of this guy kind of thing?
Damn, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a giving guy.
Yeah. What? Say again.
You're a giving guy. You're
Oh
generous.
yeah. Oh, what can I? Yeah. Like I feel like I mean, I don't know. I don't really deep it too much. Like I said, I really do have this mad abundance mindset. Like I really don't. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
really don't. Like even if you do me wrong, I know as long as I step correct, I know that I'm good.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna sleep. It's all about sleeping well at night, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
trying to say? Like I know I'm good. So you could do me dirty. Like with the whole anti-anxiety situation, I kind of got done dirty. It's like, but like yo, I know that I stepped correct the whole way through. So I'm really not one of these.
Integrity is
stingy,
everything,
stingy-
bro.
I'm really not a stingy guy. Like my pocket's not everywhere. Like you could do a mad thing to me. And it's like, bro, look, I'm not. Look, we're here temporary, bro. Bro, man could die tomorrow. Do you know?
God
it's
forbid,
really-
of course.
You know, that's another
God
thing.
forbid. You say,
Yeah,
yeah.
God forbid,
Yeah.
but after my purpose is done, honestly, bro, I can't lie to you. But flipping, that's another thing. People are even entitled to life. I believe that everyone thinks they're gonna live to 80.
What?
Honestly, I just feel, I feel like everyone just feels like, oh yeah, I'm gonna live to 80. It's like, but bro, every day you hear people left and right, bro. Bro, you don't know,
Flicking.
fam. Bro, you
That's
don't
a
know.
clip
Like-
right there.
like,
man.
Flicking.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, like cool that you say God forbid, like cool, of course, God forbid that happens.
Yeah.
But honestly, bro, like, do you know you've got more chance of dying in a car than you have it like in a hospital? Like, you know, you can really that's it, finish, man. Life is over, fam. Like people don't deep.
Game
it,
over, man.
People
Life's
really
done.
do feel like people live life like I'm not even talking about that. Like, do what you're supposed to do today, don't do tomorrow. I'm taking it to a whole higher level, fam. People are entitled to time. I feel like people really feel like they're entitled to time. Like, bro, you really don't know.
It comes
fam.
like-
One thing that's promised in life is death.
It comes back to the
At
whole.
the end of the day.
The only one thing in this life promised to you once you wake up is death, bro. It's your ticket. It's honest ticking
And
time.
you know what's
bro.
crazy? You know that mentality that do it tomorrow, yeah? That in itself, if you really dig deeper, it's just an entitlement.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I have tomorrow. Who says you have
Who
tomorrow?
says you have tomorrow, man?
Who says you have tomorrow,
Who says you have
fam?
tomorrow?
That's such an interesting. I didn't think of it like that, but it's so true. Entitlement is actually, it runs so. I genuinely believe. Like, I've been analyzing society as a whole, going through, you know, what we do before we do episodes. I realize everyone just feels so entitled. I have it too. I ain't
Same,
perfect.
same.
I have it
I
too,
know I
bro.
do have it too, yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
that point that I didn't even deep it, bro. Like we feel all entitled that we're gonna live till 80, 90. You know, technology get better now. Health get better now. People just feel, and medicine too. We thought we're gonna live for so long, but says who?
You get me?
Says who?
You know what kind of scares me is like, honestly, bro, because I know also only one person knows. There is a date and time you are gonna die. Yes, there are things that you can do to delay. Yeah, obviously, I'm not
Eating
saying-
well, going
eat
gym,
well,
yeah.
Because obviously, if you start doing that, listen, it's gonna happen. Your things are gonna end for you. But no matter what you do, no matter how much you pray, meditate, this, that, there's a day that you know what it is.
The lights
But,
are out.
Yeah, but to be honest though, looking more into it, it kind of goes back to what Paul said when he was like, "You run the race." When he was about to die,
When
he
running
kinda
the race
said,
of endurance.
"I ran my race." He said, "I ran my race."
Run the race of
and
endurance.
and even it's like you have to, and Miles Monroe talks about it a lot, where it's like what's it called? I think God gives you like, you know, like X amount and you have to finish it. Like that's when I think you die when your purpose is. I believe that's why, like, you know, honestly, like, you know, Miles Monroe, I got it from him because he talked about death a lot. He talked about death a lot, and he was almost happy to die, bro. Because the brother was like, once I've done, because death is like, you know how you see that quote, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. It's like, you know, I feel like when he died, he knew like, yo, I'm finished. This is the
Yeah, he
time
done
when
his
you're like,
pop.
yo, I think I've done everything I was supposed
He
to
definitely
do. Like,
did,
it's actually
man.
quite like
He definitely did.
Yeah. Because like you said, death is the only thing that's promised, and it's like a contract. Like you do these things, and then I feel like if you.
But bro, I don't think everyone necessarily reaches their purpose though.
I don't know.
I don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, because I feel like, for example, I generally do believe Miles Monroe, he did everything he needed to do. Like he influenced so many people's lives.
And can I, sorry to cut you.
Yeah, cut him, bro.
I'm really passionate
Yeah,
about
talk
my
to-
and I believe that's why God even blessed him for dying at the same time as his wife, bro. That's
Oh,
deep.
wow.
That's deep, man. That's
That
deep.
is very,
I
very
think,
deep.
but I think it's a true, fam. Because I don't feel like God just did. This is deep, man. This is what.
Wow.
I just feel like if
You know about
I didn't even know he was
yeah,
dead.
He died in an airplane crash with his wife.
Yeah,
Fair.
his wife and I've seen that happen. This is deep, man. I've seen that happen in other, like my ministry that I'm in, kind of like the pastor and their wife. They actually died as well, like in 1 year apart. I feel like God, like, and them, man, also people that I say, yo, they did what they need to do, man. They did, and like even when you see like Martin Luther King, how he got shot, I feel like he did what he needed to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people, when they did what they needed to do.
That's
Honestly,
so crazy,
you
man.
die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. Honestly.
That's so true. I mean, one of my favorite Bible scriptures, one of my favorite Bible passages, we'll turn to a whole sermon right now.
Trust me.
But it's a story of Jesus. How Jesus telling a parable. How there's three men. One man, there's three people. So the parable of talents. So there's three men. One of them has 6 gifts. He doubles it to 12. The other man, I'm not sure about the numbers. Other man has 3 gifts, doubles it to 6. The other guy has 1 gift and buries it. Now, end of the journey, God wants you to double your gifts. God's give you a gift. He wants you to go and use it for the world. But if you just bury it, then the world doesn't see your gifts. But I thought these men there, Martin Luther King, Miles Monroe, their man there have doubled their gifts. And God's like, all right, cool. You've done your job now.
Well done, my good and faithful
Well
servant.
done, my
You know,
good and
one
faithful
thing
servant.
I heard someone say, they said, and again, I don't know what you believe in, but if you believe in heaven, someone said that heaven's going to be full of regret. Full. That's what someone said. They said, full of regret. Because what happened is you're going to go there, you're going to feel like, oh, you've built 10 communities.
That's
and
cool.
then
I got this one running.
Oh, okay.
That one ain't got no space left.
they say full of regret because a lot of people kind of feel like you make it to heaven, that's it. It's like, nah, you're gonna end up going there and you feel like you've done a lot, and then God's gonna show you, but I gave you enough resources to do like 100.
Yeah, man.
And you know that
Yeah.
scares me.
Yeah.
That scares me.
Yeah.
Knowing that like there are certain
There's more that you can do.
That's why even like everyone's got their, like you say, everyone's got their own purpose. Like some people, for someone, it could be a man. All he has to do is just maybe for example, I'd say that, let me just use, I don't want to use people, but it could be a man, a father. All he had to do was just help nurture his son to become this. That's it. All he had to do was just certain things for his son. That could have been his purpose.
Wow.
And then in other times, it could be a woman who had to build, 100 churches. But bro, she could have built like, what's her name?
Joyce Meyer?
Yeah, just to give her an example,
Yeah, Joyce Meyer.
But let's use it like a Oprah Winfrey or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Maybe Oprah Winfrey's purpose is, but bro, we don't even know if, let's say, we don't even know if like she gets to whatever, and God goes, nah, you were supposed to do 10 times that. But the dad, and all he had to do was just make sure that his son was well fed and stuff like that. He did what he needed.
Bro,
to.
you know what's crazy?
And he will get more reward. He will get more reward in the afterlife than.
Bro, do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? Imagine living a life here, think you'll do everything right, and God goes to you, that was what I want you to do.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to stay in touch with him. Stay in touch with the Holy Spirit to be like, all right, cool. Is this what you want me to do right now? Because if you do the wrong thing, you may go far, but it might be a good idea, but it's not a good idea. There's too many O's in it, bro.
Can I
Deep that? Do you deep that?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Say that again. Say that again.
Bro, it's a good idea, but is it a good idea? There's too many O's in that. It has to be, if it's a good idea, you'll go even further, fam. Yes, bro.
He didn't clock it.
Come on, bro. You didn't deep it, bro. You deep.
You know what I'm saying? I did it straight away.
Bro, there's too many O's, fam. You might do well, you might be great, but if it's not what God wants you to do, then he'll be like, all right, cool, well done, you're here. Like, you believed in me, well done, you're here, but
And
that's not everything I want you to do.
Back off that, because people are not everyone God. Just so I show you that it's just principles.
Yeah.
When you do when I was younger and I had to do a test, man got 85%. I went to my mom, I got 85%. Why didn't you
That's
get
to
100?
get 100.
Oh, mommy's like that too for you.
Because what she
My mum
explained,
was like that, you know.
no. She was happy. But what she explained to me is, listen, and I deeped it to you. The test wasn't designed for you to get 85%. The test was, they're not, when you're in year 7, they give you year 7 tests. They don't give you year 10 tests.
Word.
They give you year 7 tests saying that, look, you're actually supposed to get we taught you everything. You're supposed to get 10 out of 10 for these questions. So if you don't get 10 out of 10, you have flopped. You have not reached your purpose. We gave you the resources, but you didn't reach what you were supposed to do.
It's
You
true.
get me? You get me? And it's like, obviously many arguments can be made. It's school systems broken, blah blah blah. But obviously,
And
if you
sometimes
now,
they don't even teach
yeah,
you this
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
as well.
and you can say all these things. But when it comes to if you believe in God, He gave you can't deny that He didn't give you the resources. What He gave you everything in your path. So trust me, you're gonna go there. Yeah, that's the thing that scares me. That you're gonna go there and He's gonna go, yo, I put so and so people in your path. I gave you so and so resources, and you didn't reach what you didn't get 100% on your test. Honestly,
And
yeah.
you know what's nuts about resources as well? Everyone actually has the resources to start what they want to do.
Yeah.
You have, what's it, go forward with the resources you have?
Yeah.
Something there, like that. You have the resources to begin what you want to do, and everyone's always trying to wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect
There is
moment.
no perfect time, man.
There is no perfect moment.
See in life,
Nah.
See in life, people want the. I think Disney's not done us any favors, man. People want the Hollywood thing, the fairy tale thing.
Yeah.
Go with the strength that you have. That's one of my favorite verses in the Bible, Judges 6:14, when God's talking. Go with the strength that you have, because end of the day, everything you have, everything you need is already in you.
Word.
People wait until they got everything there. They network with the right person. All this network, just start. You will find favor on. You will find favor on the way if you just start. Look at us now. We're starting.
You get me?
You look at you. You started,
Start,
and now
man.
the thing that we started, yeah, bro. I'm getting passionate, fam. And now you're here right now. You said you love what we're doing. Look where we are right now. We're here because we started.
A matter of fact as well, what I'm going to say about that is you actually, matter of fact, when we started this podcast, I didn't even think you thought you were ready because of your speech.
Yeah.
Because if you go back to like episode 1 and stuff, like Rob was speaking a lot faster. But now
Yeah, I
he
speak
speaks
a lot
clearer.
slower. And basically, what happened to me when I was born, this was crazy. The enemy always tried to slow down people who have the biggest voices. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but that's what happens. It happened in the Bible, happened with Moses in the Bible, gave him a stutter. What happened to me when I was born,
Was that a starter?
Moses had a stutter, bro.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. So yeah, what actually happened, when I was born, I haven't got my whole story, fam. Yeah, when I was born, I couldn't breathe in it. So I was on life support for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Life support, yeah. And because of that, I had they put steroids in me to keep me going. That's why I actually should be taller too, But the steroids actually stunted my growth. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Actually, it started my growth, but it actually affected my speech, innit? So I spoke really fast. So over the last few years now, I really worked on my speech to slow it down, man. And the fact I'm speaking to now, the fact I'm here on a podcast, we thank God, man. Because bro, it's a testimony right now, and now I'm like using my voice to influence people now.
Word.
And people come up to me, be like, "Raw, like, I'm loving what you're doing." I'm like, "Damn, like it could be so much different,
Yeah.
so different."
What,
You didn't keep pushing.
did you meet him like that when he was like in year 7?
Yeah, but it's just normal, innit? Like, he just spoke fast. I just thought it's someone who spoke fast.
yeah,
when
yeah.
he told me that he struggled with it, I said, "You struggle with it?"
Everyone says
I
that to
bet you
me.
never saw a difference in it because you're always
No.
with him in it, so you've
No.
never actually seen a difference. That's the
Until I
funny
look
thing.
back on
Until you
the
look back.
videos, innit?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Even
Ah.
matter of fact, even I was literally, we were saying this in the car as well. Like with your podcast, we seen from episode 1
How you
how
improved.
you started and then how you are now as well. Even in the way that I said this to you over Snap as well. Even in the way that you actually come across on the mic and the quality of the mic as well, completely different. to
Yeah,
how you
100%.
started.
I was actually gonna piggyback off what you said because one of the things that I was like, I'm from Birmingham, and the accent gets mocked, fam.
I like the Birmingham accent. I like the Birmingham
That's
accent.
Yeah.
you, fam. But I'm saying the
Personally,
majority.
innit?
Everyone, we get mocked,
And
fam.
man,
Do you say raw or you're talking?
I must have said raw already.
I don't think I've heard it.
not said
I've
raw
heard it.
once. I was
Maybe I
surprised.
I think it's a London effect, bro.
Do you know what-
Nah. Yeah. Because you know what? Yeah. I can't lie to you. I've been in London often. That I think I just stopped. You know what? One thing a lot of even Birmingham people tell me who go to bro. Eventually, just stop saying it because people just keep clocking.
Do you not say like it's raw mad? You not say it like that? I know you not be saying it like that. That's raw mad.
What you rubbing?
Oi, listen. Oi. Nah, you know what? I'm happy.
You can't do the-
I can't lie. No offense to anyone from Brom. I'm so happy I don't have it like that. fam.
Yeah.
I can't lie. That is raw, man. Nah. Nah. What I'm saying is that. one thing I
Yeah.
was like,
Big up Birms, big up Birms
Nah,
every
big
single
up
time.
10 times.
Big up Birms, man.
Serious.
Is it B10 or what's the postcode?
I ain't got a clue.
I ain't got a
I ain't got the
Scooby.
foggiest.
I got a Scooby, bro. Is it B?
B2 like
B2,
B2.
big up
I think
BT.
it's like B19 or something
B,
like that.
B,
B19,
big up
yeah.
B19. All those
B19
areas.
is-
I actually like Birms, to be fair.
Word.
Got a few family, few friends there, man. Trust me, man. Even West Bromwich.
Yeah, when you're there next time, you shout me.
Yeah, I will do, bro. 100%, man. But wait, we'll talk about it again beforehand, bro. You talk about the
I was gonna
speech.
piggyback. Just quickly, just say that. I've obviously got my accent and whatnot from Birms and what's it called?
So you were self-conscious about your accent? would you
Yes,
say?
fam. Because it's like, I was like,
Damn.
is there really any point in me doing a podcast? Yeah.
Because of accent.
Yeah. Because I was like, this
Damn.
is like, even at the beginning, I can't. Yeah, fam. I can't like even at the beginning, like people say I'm a good listener, but I think it was just like I didn't really want to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, let me just let them speak in it. Like
Yeah.
people aren't here to listen to me. Do you get me? Page,
Bro,
yeah.
even your last episode, the guy, you could tell he's Christian. You talk about God's grace.
Yes, yeah.
And I could tell compared to other ones, it's like it was flowing a lot more because you guys are already on the same page.
And big
Yeah,
up him as well. Was it AP?
Yeah, APM, man. Big up. him.
APM, big up him.
APM,
Like, I
man.
like the episode a lot.
Yeah,
It was very relatable. I was saying that to
very,
BB when
very
he was
relatable, man. Because like, raw, like, man, talk about God's grace. I'm like, okay.
Nah,
I like this.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, I like this. I like this.
AP's cold, fam. AP's cold.
Nah, big him up, man. But yeah, bro, you're gonna ask a question.
I completely forgot. I don't know. I think you were talking.
Yeah, I was just saying that about like the accent. Oh yeah, you saying that how I overcome it or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, so I was saying that is what was going to stop you from doing a
Yeah, I'll
podcast.
probably say it delayed me, fam.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably say it delayed me. I think eventually did it just delay me, but I think I just woke up one day. I was like, yo, because ZK was a big deal. Like, nah, I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I have to do it, and I just kind of did it. And like,
matter of fact, round of applause. Round of applause. You don't even know why we're giving you a round of. If we're giving you a round of applause, you're clapping. Your
I don't
podcast.
see it as a big deal. Fam.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
gosh.
No, because your podcast touched number 2 on
Yeah,
the
just
business charts in the
Get
UK.
me crazy.
On the,
fam.
was it the first day?
Like in the first week or so, the
first
second day.
Do you know how
first week.
nuts
Nah,
that is?
I don't even believe it sometimes.
And bro, do you know what's crazy about this thing? Yeah, God.
You need your thing on Spotify, by the way. Carry on, though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
was
on
there.
Spotify, with Spotify,
But-
Apple Music wouldn't.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? God will give you confirmation that you're doing the right thing. And it might not be the same way for everyone. You say you got number 2, which is absolutely amazing. We absolutely applaud that. Not everyone goes out the same way. For us, yeah, our confirmation is people telling us, I can't lie to you, listen to this. I was in a bad place, listen to this. This has really helped me right now. God finds ways to give
All over the
confirmation
world.
to you all around the world. God gives you ways to show you you're on the right track. Like, I was even reading today in the Bible, it talked about how like God will be behind you to move you forward. And that's so important because once God's there telling you like keep on going, it's like a coach. God's like your coach. He's like, yeah, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And then once you're on the right track, you know, okay, let me keep on going. Then you keep on growing and growing and growing. That's what you're doing there, bro. So
Fam,
we
it
applaud
go-
that.
What you're saying is just so key because it goes back to the fact of don't get bigger for your boots. If your purpose was just to be a good dad,
Yeah.
it's completely different to Oprah
Oprah
Winfrey's.
Winfrey,
yeah.
So don't look at Oprah Winfrey and go, oh, she's doing all this. Hey, in the background, you know, she's not even doing what she's supposed to do, fam.
Yeah.
At the level, it's mad, innit? And it's like one person was saying that people comparing, I think, is probably the biggest thing that probably stops people. And you know
of
what?
joy.
Yeah,
Joy.
someone
talking about that.
said something. This is probably the best analogy of why you shouldn't compare yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might be walking. Imagine you two are walking down the street. You're 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 walking down you're walking past semi-detached houses. So so you would be saying, I've passed 5 houses. I'm passing the 6th house, 7th house, 8th house, 9th house. But you walk past one mansion, which is the same length as that. So
Yeah.
for you, it's I've only walked past one house.
Yeah.
He's walked past 10, but you walk past the mansion. He
Yeah.
walked past 10 little houses.
Yeah.
And that's why you should never compare
That's so
yourself
good,
with other
bro.
people.
That's so
Do you
good,
understand what I'm
bro.
saying? Because when we get to it, yeah, let's be real. What would you rather have? Okay, yeah, in terms of investment purposes,
Yeah.
you'd rather have 10 semi-detaches. But it's like, yo, you've got a mansion you walk past 10, or let's just say 3 semi-detached
Yeah,
houses.
yeah, yeah,
Do you understand the
yeah,
difference?
yeah.
And that's why you should never compare yourself. Yeah,
Right.
because arbitrary would say, 3 houses versus 1.
Yeah.
In comparison, though, you're still going the same length.
100%, bro. Bro, end of the day, we all say it all the time. Comparison is a thief of joy. End of the day, I've got my race to run. Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
I'm running a race, yeah, and I might start ahead of you, I might start behind you. It doesn't matter. We'll get to the end goal in the end. It's about, okay, cool, running my race. Like, see horses, yeah, when they're running the race, they're not looking right. They're looking straight because no one. You have to be focused, bro. And that's the thing why we do what we do.
vision.
Yeah,
Go that black.
that's why we do what we do, purpose led, because it's deeper than just I want to be successful. It's about your mindset. Are you walking in the right direction? Are you doing the 1% every single day? That's why we do what we do. We do this here. We do our gym stories because it's more
I
about.
love your gym stories, man. You keep that on.
Thank you, bro.
Because even me, I need to get in the gym serious.
Bro, it's all
I
about.
see you in the gym sometimes, though.
Yeah, I am, but I need to be more in it.
But bro, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's not only about just talking about what we do. It's about actually leading by example. And that's the thing. We do that because we're not only here. We're not just here clapping you because we're clapping because we actually respect what you're doing. We're in our own race. You're in your own race. We're here together, making something together. And we go back to our own lanes. That's it. We're not here competing with each other. That's not what it's all about, man. I feel people get too fixated on like, okay, I want to be better than you, I want to be better than you, or comparing. That's what life's about, man.
And even one thing that I literally was thinking about when you were talking, when we were talking about the comparison thing and starting
yeah.
up the podcast and stuff, it's like, and you were talking about Oprah Winfrey and that guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so nuts how even though like some people get like loads of views, we're still sitting like we're just starting off.
Yeah, we're just starting off now.
What's nuts is that we could have already changed someone's life. I think we have changed people's lives.
Yeah, we have,
Know what I
Get
mean?
messages all the
You know what
time.
I'm saying?
And even though we're getting a couple hundred views, we're affecting so many people on a deeper level, and it's nuts.
And we never know that. We never know.
And you know what? We don't know until people say.
Yeah. What you say, bro?
Bro, that's something that I had to overcome. I was thinking to myself at the beginning, I need more views. 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 I'm just thinking, I want to be the guy with 1 million followers and stuff like that. And it's probably taken me like 6 months to change my mindset because now I'm at a point where I'm like, I no longer care about views. I'm all about impact.
Impact of everything, bro.
Impact over impressions.
Impact
over impressions. You like that one? I know everyone likes that one.
Mm-hmm. Impact over impressions, because I'll be honest, and no brag stuff. I'm at a point now where I know, whatever I say, not whatever I say, but if I want to push something, I've got mad impact. For example, you see that feed your focus, starve distractions.
Yeah.
I started saying that. I'm seeing it everywhere.
Wow,
I'm seeing someone's got a clothing brand for it.
Huh?
People,
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Where?
I've seen it.
and I don't condone it, yo. I'm not affiliated with him, sorry.
But I don't condone it.
Nah, because,
People will be like, nope, I don't buy that no more, fam.
Was it boycott?
Man said boycott the whole brand.
and then, like,
Sales down, fam. Revenue down.
People are doing stuff like this. Like, I'm getting this all the time. People are starting up like those motivation.
Okay.
Click on his profile.
Hi,
People-
brother.
And look at his.
You've been a very good inspiration for me, and since I'm 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
I started,
Don't
I
read
s-
the last bit. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I
I
started a
haven't
content
tried
creator account.
That's
And look,
so
look
good.
at his first post.
I'm
And I'm
looking,
seeing that loads, fam.
Yeah.
See?
I'm
Feed your
seeing
focus,
that
starve your
loads, fam.
distractions.
Love
And
it,
it's-
bro.
And if you lot don't know, that's his whole thing. Feed your focus, starve your distractions.
And I just started saying that randomly. And bro, look, like even like a professional boxer, he had it in his bio. Like, I'm seeing it bare people's bios, and people just
Good.
start tagging me. Obviously, people tag it under, Instagram girls and stuff like that. But flipping,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that, bro. Do you know what I want to say something real quick here? Sorry to cut off your wife, but I feel like every single person, whether they like or not, when they go into the content world, it's like a struggle between doing what you actually love and wanting the views and that. One thing we've come to the conclusion is this: do what you love, follow your purpose, and everything will come. My number one motto, what we always do before we pray, we start what we're gonna do. We always say, God, I pray you help us do this with love. Because the thing is, lives can change with love. If you go with the wrong mentality, I promise you, I'm locking off. If we go in thinking we'll make money, I'm done. We're done. Because that's not what it's about, bro. You have to go there thinking, I want to help people. Like, my mentality is so pure in this thing. I just want to help people. I just want to help you become a better person. Because if I come in with a mindset like, oh my God, I want to get something out. No. Take your time. Your time will come. Don't go.
That's another thing I wanted to do. When we was talking about comparing people, another thing I wanted to say is, if you want to take yourself to the next level, applaud other people because your time will
that's why we-
come.
but that's why we clapped.
I applaud people loud, fam. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes, bro, I will get you gifts. That's what
Wow.
I will get you
Love language.
Yeah, it's my love language.
Yeah.
You know what? I was speaking to this girl the other day, and she was like, 'cause I don't really, you know, them ones.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not really into like what it is. Just, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just speaking to her on a vibe of like, just talking to her,
Yeah.
and then she was saying something about, you need to know what your love language is. I'm like, what?
Essential.
Bro,
I can't lie to you, you guys have to be compatible in terms of your love languages. Like, say you love receiving gifts, and this is what it is, so you have a love language for receiving and what you like to give. So you might like to receive gifts, if my way of giving it to you is words of affirmation, you like gifts, we're not compatible. We have to compromise, or this can't work, innit? And it's so important, because if we're on two different wavelengths, then you might feel I'm neglecting you in a type of way in terms of my love. So
That's just not how you communicate.
that's not how you communicate.
That's what I didn't understand. And she was saying you need to know your love language. I was like, well, why?
What's your love language though?
I completely forgot. I'll be so real. I could do the test again. And she sent me some testing.
I think. Do you know what, bro? I'm gonna ask you too. Go off, man. But I love this. I love this. For me, my love language. At first, I thought it just was affirmation. I love that stuff. People really like. I really like that. But what I've actually realized now, my love language, what I like to receive, is actually quality time. Do you know why? Because words can be anything, but it's actually the quality time. The quality of time is like raw. Like you came to the. I really like that. Words are something. I realize words are fickle, man.
Fickle.
People can say whatever they want.
Fickle, man.
But quality time is like, right, you actually, because I'm assuming quality time, you have to say the words too.
Yeah.
So it's like, you said the words and now you're actually here backing it up.
Just quickly, I don't want you to carry
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
The reason why quality time is so important, you know me, even though I know I do the audio podcast here,
Yeah.
but honestly, meeting people in person is a different vibe. Do you know why? Because communication, you get 55% of communication is done through, let's start backwards in fact, only 7% of your communication is done through words. And then the other, I think it's 23% is done through tone of voice. So the way you say it, because there's many different ways you can say hello.
Yeah.
You know how it is. And then 55% is just body language.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I hate, I don't like. I hate Zoom. I actually don't like phone calls. I like sitting down with people. So it
Yeah.
could be even quality. So carry on. It could
Yeah,
be
no,
really
bro. I was
quality
just
time
saying,
with
like,
me as
end
well.
of the day, yeah.
Because that's when you really know what. Because anyone can
Yeah.
be behind the screen, say whatever, and someone can also be behind the phone saying whatever
Yeah.
on a voice note.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
only when you get to look them dead in the eyes and see your reaction, and that's when I really says. I even go back to when like I said that whole devil and thingy thing, and I saw your face. I was like, yo, this guy, and you, and it's like, and you could have thought anything of me. You could what's this guy talking about? But because I clocked that, and I was like, I need to kind of switch it, so you know what I'm talking about.
You're clever lad. You're clever boy. Yeah.
Clever lad.
Yeah.
Based off what you said, you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to say.
Can you
tone of
tell?
voice.
My body language is so.
No, I'll be real. This guy is bait.
My body language is
This
so
guy is
bait,
If
man.
he's not happy with something, you'll see it.
I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, you could. No, I actually felt it in the air, fam.
It's the Holy Spirit, bro. It's the Holy Spirit.
When I saw him just go, I went, what? This is because I'm thinking, maybe this guy's thinking, I'm saying something mad. In my head now, I'm thinking, this guy's gonna thinking, yo, you see that faith done, yeah? What the hell was he talking about? Different, in Jesus' name, I don't have no different.
I'm rebuking you, the Spirit,
You
fam.
get me, fam. Hey,
Man shifted the atmosphere with it.
yeah, you shift that atmosphere.
Yeah, no, but what was I say? End of the day, yeah, quality time, yeah. Oh, even talk in terms of quality time too, yeah. Even like FaceTime, yeah. I don't like. Obviously, I'm more face to face, real life thing. But FaceTime, I'm so big on it, yeah.
Do you get me?
I want to see your
Do you get me?
face.
Yo,
I want to
yo,
see your
me,
face.
People are surprised. If I'm talking to anyone, yeah, if I'm talking to anyone, right, in whatever discipline, it could be, relationship, business, whatever it might be, I'm always like, yo, FaceTime me. Like,
Stay on camera.
Yeah,
Stay on camera.
Oi, yo, I can't chat
I
to
hear you.
Certain
Nah,
man, I'm
pause.
chatting to them, know me, yeah. It sounds like
I brought the bite, bro.
Oi, it'll be sounding like I'm rude, yeah, and people know it'll be sounding like I'm rude. As soon as I go, yeah, FaceTime me, then I say, show your face. Like, why you in the dark,
FaceTime, not
fam?
ceiling
Like,
time,
and I always say,
not
it's
dark
called
time.
FaceTime.
Word.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
It's called face. Show your, and they're like, oh, no, don't. FaceTime, bro. Like, yo.
Nah, it's so. But yeah, no. So my one's quality time was affirmation. What's your one? Yeah.
I can't even remember what my one is. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even me, I don't know. But all I know is that when it comes to I just know that one thing is I like giving gifts. I just feel like it's cool. Like I just feel like it's a great way to.
But
express
is that what you receive or what you like to have?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Okay.
think one of them that will be received will definitely be acts of service, bro. But I like it
Okay.
when people. What I like is like when people can see, like. Because I hate it when people love asking me. People love asking me. That might even be my give as well. People love asking me, oh, I want to work with you for free. I want to, like, great, you want to work with me for free. And then they ask me, what should I do? I hate when people ask me that, bro. Why do I need to tell you? If you really feel like, you just add value in my life, whichever
Find
way
the
you
value
do,
for me then.
You get me? You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
find it. And it's like, that's what I did. There's certain people that I know I've added value into their life. I've never asked them for a penny. I've never had no hidden agenda. I'm not thinking this and this is going to happen. I've just gone, yo, I'm going to do the most and just add value to this person's, whatever they're doing, their brand, because I do want to mess with this person more. And even if it doesn't, something come out of it, I don't care. But yeah, I just know that adding value for me is big. I like just giving gifts because I'll be honest with you, the thing about giving gifts, is so easy because it's like I'll be honest with you, my time is valuable to me and stuff like that. So I feel like giving gifts is just cool. Like, and I just like when like someone will like mention something and then like
the little things, innit?
Yeah, little things, and they don't pick up on it, and you just do that for them. You get me? Like, yeah, everyone knows I'm a gift, bro. Like my boy Nero, he reached 250 thing, and I like
Big him up, man.
Big up
You know
him.
Nero?
Oh, yeah, I think I follow him as well.
Yeah. Big up Nero, fam.
Do you know
like,
what? Yeah, you see you and the people that you shout out and stuff. That is probably one of the only reasons I still use Snapchat and my private story with all the stuff in there because I'd like do like frequent. I'm doing this gym stuff just to inspire people. But you lots are part of the reason that I still have Snap because there's so just bare stuff on Snap. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I watch you lot's story and it's like, okay, so these things are making sense. You get. So yeah, big up you, man. 10
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, but like he reached a milestone on his thing. I got him something. You know,
Big him up, man.
Anyone who reaches any kind of milestone, I always try and get you something. Like I got him a cake, crypto cake.
Wow.
Yeah, crypto cake. It was hard.
You're just gonna love that one.
Yeah.
Wait, bro, question, yeah. This might be a bit personal now. In terms of like the love language, all that stuff there, how do you balance being Black Bezos and like the women front? 'Cause I'm pretty sure no one's asked you that question before.
No,
And that's why we're here, because we're different. You know what I'm saying? How do you manage that stuff there?
People like asking me, and I'm good at giving advice on people with relationships.
That's how
Interesting though. That's very interesting. Like people that aren't in relationships are pretty good at giving or
How do you know
tend
I'm
to
not in a
give advice.
relationship? I'm joking.
You know what? I guessed, innit? I guessed
You
because
assumed. You know what thing I always say?
assumed.
Never expect, never assume. You should always remember that quote. Never expect, never assume.
expect,
True.
never
No, but
assume.
then I did assume because you do so much already. However, even thinking that, why could you not handle a girl as well? But still, anyway.
Never
I'm not gonna
expect,
get
never
onto
assume. It's so interesting because it all comes back to the whole idea of being entitled. I'll let that one sit, man. I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah,
Yeah,
please.
I don't want to say anything. Just
Yeah,
let that one sit.
yeah. You guys see that one.
Honestly, I could talk about that for hours. You know, it's in my bio for my personal Insta. I could talk about that for days, fam.
You need to get you on there again, fam. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Like, I
100%,
think we might
bro.
Have like maybe 5 more minutes or something, but continue, broski.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Flip.
Yeah, it's nearly 4. Is it 4?
Man wanted to end on something like that, you know. So, hey, listen, I'm gonna flip it and then I'm gonna be peak. Honestly, yeah. I kind of look. I don't know how to go about it. I just say that like flipping. Number one, I don't really like to go when I talk about relationships. For me, yeah, honestly, yeah, I really do like looking at relationships like all on one level. And I kind of just go that like the higher and higher your relationship is, it just means the more vulnerable you are to somebody. So I believe everything is a relationship. Even me and you have a relationship, all of us, and even my Uber driver who dropped me off, I have a relationship, and I also have a relationship with my mum, but they're all different levels. Why? Because of the vulnerability that we give to each other. So in my opinion, the only reason why you have such a relationship with and by the way, everyone's got a different relationship with their mum. Some people don't like telling them stuff. So that's why, just because they're your mum, but doesn't mean that you might see your friend higher than your mum. In fact, even in the Bible, it talks about how your brothers, your friends are even more important than your family, because you get to pick your friends and
Some
not
friends
your
take
family.
preference than a
Do you
brother.
get me?
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that you probably say to your friend more than you even say to your own family. Do you understand? So obviously, when we talk about relationships, and obviously the person that you're going to be most vulnerable with, more than likely, is going to be your significant other.
Yeah, the missus.
So obviously, when we go on that approach, I feel like you just have to just be very. What's it called? Just like whoever you want, you just. I mean, from my side. Look, at the if you want to just be plain here, I'm not really focused on that. I can't lie to you. Like, you get me? Like, I'm not really focused on that. But I like to just say that, like whatever happened. And when I say that, it's like everything in life. And as I said, I look at everything as a relationship because it's like even with me and you guys meeting, I was never focused on trying to get on your podcast. It just kind of happened. It's like I'm doing my thing, you man were doing your thing. Even if I wasn't here, you would have continued to do your thing. If I wasn't here, I would have. If you're here, I would continue to do my thing. But because things kind of linked up and intertwined, I said, you know what I said to you? I said, yo, I'm now showing my face. I'm doing this and that. Cool. And you've got a platform. Cool. There's an exchange here that's happening. So I also say with any type of relationship, and if you want to go in deep, romantic. Like if I'm doing my thing, because you asked me as a guy, I feel like me and other guys, I feel you just do what you have to do. And even for the women as well, I feel like you should also just do what you have to do. Become the best at
best version of yourself. Yeah.
Best version of yourself. And also, if you're a guy, you also have to think about because a lot of guys say they want like this type of chick and this like that, but you should also look at like, all right, cool. Then you should also be looking at what type of things would this chick want from a guy.
What kind of the table?
So if that means that you need to have money, which is what girls like, and you also need to have a good body, and you also have to
it's
be
not even
mature.
money that girls
it's not
like.
even money.
It's security.
It's security.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a better
yeah,
word. That's
yeah,
a better
yeah.
word.
Best
So you got
word,
you're mature and all these things, then you should be feeding your focus on those type of things. You get me? And if you're a woman and what guys like, look at what, because a lot of girls say they want this and this kind of guy, but it's like, yo, only look at the stats. It's like quite mad to get that kind of guy. So be that woman. If that's what you want to do, and it be that woman that you want from that particular guy.
Yeah.
You get me? That's what I'll just say on that front.
No, I like that, man. I think it's so important. People say they want something in someone, but they forget to think about what they actually bring to the table themselves. I think it's so important to self-reflect.
Entitlement again.
Yes, of course. It's entitlement, but also we have to self-reflect. Okay, what do I bring to the table myself? Because at the end of the day, we feel like we are the whole table. Everyone was saying that last year. I'm the table.
What do you bring to the table? I am the table.
I'm the table. But the thing is that what do we actually bring to the table? Because if you don't bring anything to the table, the man you want, won't necessarily go for you. And why would he? And vice versa. Why would the woman go for you? Why would she? But yeah, man.
And another thing, just to last on, is the fact that me and you never had to force the relationship, and you as well. Like it wasn't like a deep thing. It was just very natural. You get me? And I feel like a lot of people want to force relationships these days. It's like,
man.
Honestly, if it was meant to be. You see, ZK, one of my biggest guests here, and I know that like that. Honestly, it was him. I always say that it was him because he's got a big audience.
Just for context as well, the ZK guy, this 8-figure trader?
Yeah, 8 figures,
16 years old.
Wow.
Nuts. That was his first episode. Go check. Matter of fact, yeah. Go check. You
check
don't know
him
what's
out.
there.
Yeah,
Go check out Black Bezos podcast.
Yeah.
Go and check
He's
it out,
got
man.
a good few episodes out there.
Spotify.
Right now. Spotify. Are you gonna go to YouTube soon?
Yeah.
Come on.
Actually?
No, not now. Like,
Yeah?
you asking me? No, okay, soon. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Eventually,
soon,
innit?
Yeah,
In
one
time.
day,
But
one
for
day.
now,
It's a good move,
Spotify and
hopefully.
Apple Music, innit? Go review it, rate it, everything,
Like just audio,
everything
not,
business, innit?
not videos.
Just audio, yeah.
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 on
You know, you
YouTube.
could do video on Spotify now.
Say
Oh,
swear.
so- yeah, you can. Yeah.
What?
Because on the
Gary Vee
Joe
was doing
Rogan.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe Rogan. Yeah,
raw.
Joe Rogan. Too. But sorry, as you were saying, broski.
Yeah, like in just generally in life, like people like to kind of force relationships, and it's like you don't need to force like whatever will be kind of be like. No
Yeah.
need to force anything. Like ZK, when I met him in like February, bro, and it's like me and him were just chopping it up like cool, like just casual, like. And he told me like at that point he was like on an M or something or whatever. Well, I
Oh,
don't know
just
what-
an M.
Eh?
Just the M.
Just the
yeah,
M,
just the M.
casually.
Yeah,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, M.
M,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
I know I'm saying it
Standard.
casually, yeah. That's a whole other thing I could talk to you about, like my whole circle, like it's just nothing.
We'll talk about that another time.
Like,
Definitely. We'll talk about it today, won't we?
We gotta get a part 2.
Yeah, fair.
Because people, like people like think I'm up, but if you know my circle, fam, you'll laugh. If I tell you numbers, man, you'll.
But that's the thing about networks, bro. That's the thing about networks. I think it's so interesting, and I think that's why people force a lot of relationships as well.
Bro, say yeah, man. Just relationships, man. Don't force relationships, man. If you're meant to be, you don't need to force. But that doesn't mean you should be putting effort in, though. Once like they're like a contract, innit? Once
Feed your focus,
I
you're
know
in it.
what you're supposed to do. Like you should be always working on being the best version of yourself. As long as everyone's doing that, then there shouldn't be any problems. And communicate as well, innit? Yeah,
Big facts, man. But talk about communication. I think it's only right we end it like this. Like this has been an amazing episode. I've loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I
Appreciate
think
you, man, coming on, man.
Us coming. We appreciate
I mean,
you
sorry,
coming on.
Appreciate you, man, letting me have on.
Yeah, bro. Your first guest. I'm very happy with our
humble.
Very, very happy, man. Very, very happy, man.
Very
Especially
happy
the last few bits has been top, man. I've really enjoyed it, man. How you found it, bro?
Man, great, fam. I hope it was enough, fam. I hope that.
What do you mean?
will
It
do
was
good.
more than enough, bro.
More than enough, bro. More than enough,
First
man.
guess, pressure, man. Pressure.
Pressure makes diamonds, no?
Pressure makes.
Bro, remember you said yourself, responsibility is all on you.
It's true.
Real
But yeah,
talk.
no, that was
Real-
amazing. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you, guys. My name is Coach Klutze.
I'm Jonathan. Oh, you waiting for me to fit it
Yeah,
in?
bro.
I'm Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? We're
And our
here.
guest today,
Faith Mayboanga.
Come on. Is that where you're gonna go by now?
Nah, the thing is, yeah, call me. You can call me also known as Black Bezos.
B squared.
B squared, man. B squared.
Like the
B-
Rock, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Faith,
okay.
Black Bezos, Mayboanga.
Okay, cool.
The eyebrow raising. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for your time today. We love you, we respect you, and see you very soon. In a bit.
Bow. In
Bow.
a bit, people.